The Beet Digger starting lineup brought to you by Blodorn Lumber at blodornlumber.com. You can browse the virtual showroom, view the current sales, complete a credit application, and shop the entire inventory online. Blodorn Lumber in Fort Morgan at 130 State Street. They go with sophomores Quincy Segelke and Lauren Berg. Kristen Berg in the front court, a senior, along with Melissa Waderton, junior, Mariah Brown. It'll be Rachel Leo, Emily Tobler, Maddie Bredehoft, Marley Bredehoft, and Aaron Flynn for St. Mary's Academy. The Wildcats with some experience on this team, as they've got 5 seniors. And all of these starters, with the exception of Maddie Bredehoft, are seniors. Opening tip controlled by the Beet Diggers. On the outside right is Melissa Wader at the top for Segelke. Opening tip brought to you by State Farm Insurance. 842-4555, Home Auto Light and Health. And the jumper's up and in for Mariah Brown from 15 feet away on the left side. Beet Diggers with a 2-0 lead. 842-4555. Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. Leo into the front court on the outside right. With the basketball is Emma Sellner. All right, she was not originally in the starting lineup that we had here. Back out to Leo. Leo to Sellner. Drives left baseline, but she traveled. So that is the opening turnover of the game. Beet Digger basketball looking to improve to 4-0 on the season. And here comes Brown into the front court at the top. On the outside right to Waylert. Right baseline. Here is Kristen Berg. Bounce pass to Lauren Berg. And she leans, shoots, misses back rim. The rebound is controlled by Marley Bredehoft. Sellner now into the front court, met by Brown. Beet Diggers up 2-0, 1 minute into the game. Dribbling on the left of the free throw line, nearly stripped by Waylert, now stripped by Waylert. Second turnover by St. Mary's Academy. They've yet to attempt the shot. Here's Segelke across the timeline. On the outside right to Waylert, right baseline Kristen Berg. Bounce pass down low for Lauren Berg, and the ball ended up on the baseline of the bounce, and the Beet Diggers turn it over. As we mentioned, it's been a long stretch for these teams with the holiday break. The Beet Diggers have not played in 15 days. Beet Diggers will apply the backcourt pressure. Leo over to Aaron Flynn. Back to Rachel Leo. Near the timeline to Sellner. Now here's Aaron Flynn. Down low to Bredehoft. And their shot is blocked by Kristen Berg. Beautiful block by Berg. On the outlet to Segelke. Segelke on the outside left to Brown. Brown tips it out to Segelke. Left baseline to Lauren Berg. Holds the ball up high. Cross court to Wader. Steps in 15-footers off to the right. And the rebound is controlled by Emma Sellner, her first. Sellner into the front court at the free throw line, into the lane. Now she's going to back it out. Now she'll put up a 14-footer, and it's off the bottom of the net. And saving it in is Aaron Flynn. They reset. Leo's shot is up and off the back of the rim from 15 feet away. The rebound is tipped over to Kristen Berg on the outlet to Waylor. 2-0 Brush. 5:55 to go in the opening quarter. On the right baseline is Berg with the basketball. Berg looking, cross-court pass to Mariah Brown at the top for Waylor. Fakes the three. Right baseline, Berg shot is up and off the back of the rim. Kristen misses it from 5 feet away. Emma Sellner with her second rebound. Sellner across the timeline for St. Mary's Academy. An early start to this game, even earlier than the 1:30 schedule start. Leo at the top of the three-point circle, dribbles to her left, fakes the three. Now Sellner takes the three, and she misses it off the back of the rim. And the ball is tipped out of bounds. It is off of Brush. St. Mary's Academy to possess the basketball, throwing it in just beyond midcourt, and Rachel Leo to do so. Leo to Sellner. On the outside right, Sellner retreating towards the timeline, guarded by Brown. Back out to Leo. Rachel Leo, cross-court pass to Sellner, but it goes over everybody's head into the Beet Digger bench. Third turnover for St. Mary's Academy. The Beet Diggers come the other way with a basketball. Brown at the top of the three-point circle. Chest pass to the outside left to Segelke. Cross-court pass to Wader. Down low for Berg. Knocked away and tipped out of bounds. Excellent play by Flynn. It stays with the Beet Diggers. They'll throw it in three-quarters court. And Segelke to trigger it in. At the top for Brown. On the left baseline, Kristen Berg, 15-footer, is short. She's missed her first two shots. Aaron Flynn has the rebound for St. Mary's Academy. Still 2-0 Brush. 4:51 to go in the opening quarter. At the top, Sellner with a basketball. On the outside right is Leo. Check that. That was Tobler. Now to Leo. Leo maintains the dribble. The offense is very rusty so far. Flynn back out to Sellner. Fakes the three. Bounce pass inside. knocked out of bounds by Lauren Berg, intended for Erin Flynn. It'll be St. Mary's Academy basketball. Here comes Maddie Bredehoft. So Bredehoft into the game for Emily Tobler. Leo to throw it in. Leo on the right baseline. The pass was intended for Bredehoft, intercepted by Waylard. Here come the B-Diggers. Waylard, a 4-on-3. And then her cross-court pass tipped away, retrieved over by Lauren Berg. Now back to Segelke. She travels. Very sloppy. We expected sloppy because they haven't played in a couple of weeks. But so far, 6 turnovers combined and only 2 points. And we played 3 minutes and 38 seconds of basketball. And to throw it in will be Erin Flynn. The B-Diggers apply the pressure. Flynn to Bredehoft. Now back to Selner. Selner still in the backcourt. Dribbles by 1, dribbles by 3. Bounce pass down low. That's a layup off the glass and in by Marty Bredehoft. Some great dribbling by Emma Selner, and the game is tied at 2. On the outside right, Wader. Right baseline, Lauren Berg holds the ball up high. Cross-court, Brown. She fakes a 3. She came down with the basketball and never shot it. Turnover number 3. Committed by the B-Diggers. And to throw it in along the side is Flynn. B-Diggers still applying the pressure. This looks like it's going to be about a 30-29 game or something like that. Selner on the outside right, dribbles towards the right corner. Then was the ball knocked out of bounds, or was it a foul? It was a foul on the B-Diggers. It looked like Segelke reached in. And that's the first foul on either side. To throw it in will be Rachel Leo. Deadlocked at 2 with 3:51 to go in the opening quarter. Whitney Mount checks into the game. Leo to throw it in. Looking on the outside right. Flynn with the basketball. Free throw line. Bredehoft, her jump shot is around and no good. And the rebound on one hop to Lauren Berg. And then we've got a whistle and a travel in the backcourt. Brush has turned it over 4 times. And to throw it in is going to be Selner. Selner looking, lobs it to Leo on the outside right. While behind the 3-point line, Leo maintains the dribble. Inside, the pass knocked away, but taken by Bredehoft, now double-teamed. Then her cross-court pass is poked away by Waynard. Here is Mariah Brown. She has the ball stripped in the front court. The teams exchange turnovers. Excellent play by Selner. Selner across midcourt. Guarded by Brown at the top of the 3-point circle. Dribbles by Brown into the lane. Bounce pass down low off the feet of Flynn, but retrieved by St. Mary's Academy. Now to Leo. She'll take the 3, and that's off the back of the rim. And the ball is loose, and Berg saves it into Waylard. Excellent play by Kristen Berg. Here's Waylard into the front court on the outside right. Lob down low for Mount. She banks and scores, and she's fouled. Whitney Mount to the line. And the B-Diggers grab a 4-2 lead. And the foul was committed by Emma Selner, who's played a very good floor game so far. For head coach Phil Gentry, B-Diggers coached by Kim Craich. Rachel Celia into the game for St. Mary's Academy. Whitney Mount to attempt the free throw. And that is up and perfect. And the B-Diggers with a 5-2 lead. With just over 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. B-Diggers again with a press being applied. Selner in the backcourt. Jump pass towards the timeline. Knocked away by Waynard. And it's taken away by Kristen Berg. Here come the B-Diggers. Bounce pass towards Berg, and that's intercepted by Selner. Brush with their 6th turnover. Long pass to Bredehoft. Down low towards Celia, and that ball's knocked out of bounds. The B-Diggers touch it. They did. It will stay with St. Mary's Academy. And let's see who throws it in. That'll be Erin Flynn. Flynn looking in the left corner to Leo. Takes a long 3, and it's off the front of the rim. And Kristen Berg tips the ball out of bounds. It will stay with St. Mary's Academy. Quick moving first quarter with the B-Diggers up 5-2. Flynn to throw it in. Looking. Left corner for Celia. Dribbles to her right. Looks to feed Leo. Does. Now cross court to Selner. Fakes the 3. Holds the ball up high. In the lane to Flynn. She banks and she misses. And Lauren Berg has her 2nd rebound for Brush. On the outlet to Waylard. Now we've got 2:25 to go in the first. B-Diggers with a 5-2 lead. On the outside left, Mount. Left corner for Kristen Berg. Baseball pass through the hands of Lauren Berg out of bounds. That was one of those hard baseball passes she's been accustomed to throwing, but you got to soften the blow a little bit. Very difficult to catch. Lauren Carroll, a freshman, checks in for St. Mary's Academy. Your one-stop center for home improvement projects is Ackley Building Center, 1402 Mill Street in Brush. Your one-stop shop for flooring, paint, tools, appliances, and more. Into the front court, Celia with the basketball, guarded by Mount. Back out to Sellner. Sellner against Mariah Brown, approaching the 2-minute mark. Lobs it to Flynn, right of the lane, turns, banks, misses, hit nothing but backboard. Melissa Waylert has the rebound for the Beat Diggers. Waylert into the front court on the right baseline. Bounce pass is knocked away, and then we've got another whistle, and it's out of bounds, actually, on St. Mary's Academy. It was knocked right into Waylert's hands, but in the process went out of bounds. Mount to throw it in. Lobs it to Berg straight away. 15-footer is no good. Rebound Lauren Berg, and she throws up an air ball. And it's taken away by Sellner. Here come the Wildcats the other way. Here is Leo, wide open right wing three, and that's off the back of the rim. Aaron Flynn grabs the rebound for St. Mary's Academy. Left wing Seeley with the basketball. Back out to Leo. We've got a minute and a half to go. Here's Lauren Carroll, and her shot is partially blocked on the right wing, taken away by Kristen Berg. Waiter with the basketball for Brush. A minute 22 to go, opening quarter. Beat Diggers with a 5-2 lead. On the outside right to Brown. Cross court to Whitney Mount. Bounce pass left baseline to Berg. Down low, terrible pass. Intercepted by Aaron Flynn. Beat Diggers with 8 turnovers and 5 points, but they lead the game. Here's Leo, left baseline, leans, banks, misses, fouled by Kristen Berg. Rachel Leo to shoot 2. Northeast Colorado's locally owned hometown savings and loan with locations in Fort Morgan and Brush. Equitable savings and loan with financial solutions for you. And visit Morgan Community College online at morgancc.edu or stop by the campus for a personal advising session. It'll get you on the right track and find out what options are available to help you imagine your possibilities, believe in yourself, and achieve your goals with Morgan Community College. The first free throw is in. The Beat Digger lead is down to 2, 5-3 with 64 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Second free throw is off the back of the rim, and Kristen Berg grabs her 5th rebound of this first quarter. On the outlet to Waylert. Outside left to Mount, and then Mount threw a bounce pass tipped away, but she gets it right back. Over to Waylert at the top. Waylert down low to Kristen Berg, and we've got a foul on the floor against St. Mary's Academy. That's Emma Sellner, her second. That's critical because she's their best ball handler. She's out of the game in favor of Emily Tobler. Whitney Mount to throw it in. On the outside right to Brown behind the three-point line. Here's Whitney Mount, shot right baseline, air ball. However, Waylert has the basketball for Brush. Waylert to Lauren Berg, cross court to Mount. Bounce pass to the top here is Berg. Steps in, little 12-footer, and Kristen misses. The ball is tipped around, and it's out of bounds off of Lauren Carroll's hands, and the Beat Diggers retain possession with 36.5 seconds to go. Journey Simmons, that's a great name, Journey, to check in for St. Mary's Academy. Mount to throw it in. Bounce pass towards Berg, tipped away, and it's intercepted. Beat Diggers with 9 turnovers. We expected rust, but this is way too much, even though Brush, incredibly enough, has a 2-point lead. Here's Leo at the top of the three-point circle on the outside right to Celia. Celia with 20 seconds to go, well behind the three-point line. Cross-court pass taken by Leo, nearly knocked away by Brown. Now to Celia, steps in. Her shot is going to be up and no good. And Melissa Waylert had the rebound, knocked it out of bounds. It's off of St. Mary's Academy. Beat Digger basketball with 10.5 seconds to go in a very offensively challenged first quarter. Here is Brown with 7 seconds to go. Lobs it in the left corner for Lauren Berg, out of bounds. Pass was too high. And Brush has scored 5 points and committed 10 turnovers in the quarter, and yet they lead by 2. Beat Diggers apply the pressure with 5 seconds to go. Sellner comes back in. Leo's pass to Sellner in the backcourt. Sellner with 2. Lobs it towards Tobler, puts up a long shot. That's no good. And that's the end of the first quarter. With a score, Brush 5, St. Mary's Academy 3 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. St. Mary's Academy with a 5-3 deficit as Sellner misses a shot to begin the second quarter. Wader's shot is up and no good from 10 feet away in the right wing. And the rebound controlled by Rachel Leo. I'm John Beltran for Brush High School. As the Beat Diggers again with a 5-3 lead after one quarter over St. Mary's Academy. Neither team can find the bottom of the basket. You can follow us on Twitter at KSIR Sports for updates. And then in the front court, Aaron Flynn was tied up by Whitney Mount. And the Bead Diggers, with a possession error, will have the basketball. So here with the Bead Diggers with the basketball, Shelby Wooliver into the game. She did not start the game. Here's Mounts back out to Wooliver. Wooliver at the top for Kristen Berg out there with Lauren Berg, and now Wooliver's shot is off the side of the backboard, and Melissa Wailert in there. The rebound to Journey Simmons. Simmons out there with Aaron Flynn, along with Emma Selner and Rachel Leo. Bounce pass towards Flynn is going to be knocked away and intercepted by Lauren Berg. 7th turnover for St. Mary's Academy. And then the Bead Diggers turn it over. Wailert can't handle it. Here's Leo the other way. Banks, and it misses. And the ball is loose on the floor, and it's taken by Journey Simmons. She nearly walks, and then she turns and hits it off the side of the backboard. The ball goes out of bounds, but it was partially blocked by the Bead Diggers. Boy, I understand rust, but this is rough. Quincy Segelke checks in for Melissa Wailert. Still 5-3. Here with 6:28 to go. The inbounds pass, the shot by Flynn is no good. And the rebound controlled by Shelby Wooliver, her first. Wooliver into the front court. On the outside left, bounce pass towards Berg in the left corner. Intercepted by Selner. Bead Diggers with 12 turnovers, 2-on-2. Selner all the way, and she's fouled on the floor. Good foul by Whitney Mount, because Selner would have scored easily. And Mount commits her first foul. And Rachel Leo to throw it in. Again, you can follow us on Twitter, quarter-by-quarter scores at KSIR Sports. The inbounds pass intended for Flynn by Leo, intercepted by Shelby Wooliver. Turnover number 8 for St. Mary's Academy. Wooliver on the outside left to Segelke. Segelke bounce pass to Berg at the free throw line. Turns, shoots, well short. She gets the rebound. Backs it out to Segelke. Cross court to Mount. Now with the basketball, right wing. Here's the three-pointer by Wooliver. It's an air ball, and it's saved by Quincy Segelke. Bead Diggers will reset. Kristen Berg, 16-footer. That's off the back of the rim. Lauren Berg trying to go for the rebound. It's off of Berg out of bounds. Yeah, we don't keep shooting percentages here, but they are in the single digits at this point. The Bead Diggers have 2 field goals, and St. Mary's Academy has 1. And we have played over 10 minutes of basketball here in Brush. With a basketball in the left corner is Marley Bradahoff. And then she's double-teamed. Then she tries to throw it off a Bead Digger and does. It's taken by Selner. Selner in the lane. Her shot is blocked by Berg. The ball is loose in the right corner for Tobler and then poked out of bounds by Wooliver. It'll stay with St. Mary's Academy. I'm telling you, I think 30 points might win this game. Tobler's inbounds pass to Selner. She's going to back up. She'll turn around. 15-footer off the glass is no good. But the rebound is controlled over there by Tobler. Somehow the Bead Diggers didn't box out. Check that. That's Rachel Leo instead. And the shot is up and in. Rachel Leo with a 3. And the Wildcats take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. St. Mary's Academy with a 30-second timeout, leading 6-5. We had 8 points in the game scored into that point. Now we've got 11. 6-5 St. Mary's Academy with 5:05 to go before the break. If you're tired of the same old lunch and dinner menu, switch it up and pick up something new. From the hot and cold deli selection at Stubbs Gas and Oil, find great food at low prices. Stubbs Gas and Oil in Wiggins. And ACI supports local high school sports throughout Northeast Colorado. When you need ice, don't settle for just any old frozen water. Get AC Ice. You can find it at any local grocery or a convenience store near you. That's AC Ice. Lauren Berg, Kristen Berg, Whitney Mounts, Shelby Wooliver, and Quincy Segelke for Brush. Rachel Leo, Emily Tobler, Aaron Flynn, Emma Selner, and Marley Bradahoff for St. Mary's Academy. Under 5 minutes to go in the second. Bead Diggers trail 6-5, and then the pass towards Mounts goes right through her hands out of bounds. Neither one of these teams is playing a good game, but the Bead Diggers are certainly playing worse, even though they're only down by 1. Here is Flynn across the timeline for St. Mary's Academy on the outside right with the basketball. Near the timeline to Selner, guarded by Wooliver. On the high right, here is Tobler, and she's fouled by Segelke. That'll be the 14th foul, the second personal against Segelke. If you're just tuning in, we've got 4:44 to go in the second quarter, and St. Mary's Academy has a 6-5 lead. That's it. Rachel Leo with the basketball just beyond the timeline. It'll be a challenge for both teams to reach 10 points by halftime. On the outside right to Tobler, holding the ball up high, kicks it back out to Bredehoff. Now on the outside left to Leo, bounce pass down low for Flynn. Her shot is blocked by Berg, but it went off of Berg out of bounds. Nice play by Lauren Berg. And let's see who throws it in. Alyssa Waitert and Mariah Brown replace Quincy Segelke and Whitney Mount. Maddie Bredehoff replaces Marley Bredehoff. Tobler to throw it in left corner. Leo wide open three, but then it's blocked by Lauren Berg. She closed out very quickly. Great block by Berg. Here comes Brown the other way. 3-on-2. Pulls up 10-footer, and it's off the bottom of the backboard. Then there's a scramble for the rebound, and it's taken away by Leo of St. Mary's Academy. Approaching the 4-minute mark of the second quarter. It's only 6-5, St. Mary's Academy. Leo on the outside left, towards the top to Selner. Dribbles to her right. Guarded closely by Wooliver. Dribbles right baseline all the way, scoops it up, and too strong. Kristen Berg has the rebound, then she's fouled in the backcourt. If that's Selner, that's going to be her third. Let's see if that is. Yeah, that's a silly foul by Selner, considering how far away she is from the basket. And when you handle the ball that well, you cannot commit fouls like that. Journey Simmons replaces Selner, who'll be done for the remainder of the half. Beediggers have yet to score in this second quarter. They were up 5-3 after one. The only point scored or basket was a three-pointer by St. Mary's Academy's Rachel Leo until that jumper on the right baseline from 15 feet away by Kristen Berg. And now the Beediggers up 7-6 with 3:36 to go in the second. Leo across the timeline on the outside right to Tobler. Tobler gets a pick, dribbles towards the top, picks up the dribble, cross court to Leo, guarded by Brown. Jump pass left baseline for Flynn. Then we got a whistle and a 3-second violation. Turnover number 9 committed by St. Mary's Academy. Stop, shop, and save on all your grocery needs and snacks for game time enjoyment. The Brush Grocery Cart. You can also pay your public bill, service bill that is, and access Western Union. Brush Grocery Cart, 1302 West Edison Street in Brush. The pass intended down low for Berg, intercepted by Flynn. That is 14 turnovers for Brush and only 7 points in the game, and yet they lead 7-6. With the basketball is Tobler on the outside right. And we got a 5-second count. She had to get rid of it, did not. St. Mary's Academy with their 10th turnover. Here come the Beediggers the other way. With under 3 minutes to go before the break. 7-6 in favor of Brush. Brown is pressured, picks up the dribble near the timeline to Wooliver. Cross court down low for Berg. She banks and misses an easy one. Rebound Lauren Berg. She banks and misses another easy one. Then we get a foul. It's on the Beediggers. That was Lauren Berg committing the foul. Lauren Berg has 5 rebounds and a couple of blocks in this game. Has played extremely well, but nobody in this game can find the bottom of the basket. Lauren Carroll checks in for Journey Simmons for St. Mary's Academy. Dressed in those navy blue uniforms with the white numerals. Beediggers in their home whites with the maroon numerals. Long baseball pass to Carroll. It's a 2-on-3. Outside right to Bredehoff on the right baseline. Then she's tied up by Wooliver. Possession arrow remains with St. Mary's Academy. With 2:37 to go in the opening half, not quarter, half. Outside right, Leo with the basketball. Leo at the top for Lauren Carroll. Cross court to Rachel Celia just into the game. On the outside right, here is Celia with the basketball. Left baseline to Flynn, dribbles to her right, picked up by Waiter, back out to Leo. Got a guard her from 3. She'll take the long one and she'll miss it. However, the long rebound controlled by, was it by Erin Flynn? Nope, just knocked it out of bounds off the Beediggers. With 2:19 to go. I don't think, well, definitely one team won't get to 10 points unless there's a huge run, unanticipated run put together. Celia dribbles left of the lane, then has her shot blocked out of there by Lauren Berg. Picked up by Flynn. She goes back up and misses, and then the ball's off of Kristen Berg out of bounds. And Aaron Flynn to throw it in for St. Mary's Academy. Flynn looking on the outside right to Leo. At the top for Carroll. Outside left, Celia fakes the three now to Lauren Carroll on the high right to Leo. Penetrates right baseline, and she traveled. With the basketball, that's turnover number 11 for St. Mary's Academy. Yeah, the totals here are extremely poor. With 13 points in the game, the Bead Diggers have more turnovers by themselves than points combined in the game. On the outside right, Whaler with the basketball. Down low, Lauren Berg turns, shoots, misses an easy one. Berg gets the rebound, then has her shot blocked, but she's fouled as well. Lauren Berg to the line. And she will shoot a deuce. Rachel Leo commits her first foul. Now let's see the Bead Diggers can extend a 1-point lead with 1:49 to go. Accidents or illness can strike at any time, day or night, when they do. Every second counts. First free throw's no good. Off the back of the rim. As a level 3 trauma center, Colorado Plains Medical Center can handle any type of emergency. Colorado Plains Medical Center, where expertise matters. Second free throw is off the back of the rim. Berg grabs the rebound, then she's fouled again. And she will go to the line again. Maddie Bradehoff commits the foul. Lauren Berg will try two more. And the first free throw is off the front of the rim. Second free throw upcoming. You want your vehicle and farm equipment to be in top shape, so make sure you take care of them. Central Auto Parts at your local Napa store, Central Auto Parts in Fort Morgan. Second free throw's up, and she went 0 for 4, back rimmed it. And the rebound controlled by Maddie Bradehoff, her first. On the outlet to Rachel Leo, 1:40 to go in the opening half. Brush 7, St. Mary's Academy 6. On the outside right with the basketball is Bradehoff. Dribbles, picks up the dribble. Bounce pass to the top for Flynn. Flynn against Lauren Berg. Outside right for Bradehoff. Fakes that shot, guarded by Kristen Berg. At the top for Leo. Leo chest pass on the outside right for Marley Bradehoff. There's two Bradehoffs are out there right now. Back to Leo. Just milking clock. Pass down low, taken by Tobler. Reverse layups up and in. What a shot by Tobler. 8-7. St. Mary's Academy with a lead. With 1:03 to go. Right baseline, Berg dribbles, bounce pass cross court. Is knocked out of bounds by Tobler. It'll stay with the Beat Diggers. And let's see who throws it in. Well, St. Mary's got a shot to get 10 points in the opening half. Brown looking, still looking. Over to Wolliver, straight away to Berg. Right corner for Brown. Back out to Wolliver. She'll take a three, and that's good! She banked it in! Wolliver banked it in, and the Beat Diggers are in double digits. They lead 10-8 with 45 seconds to go in the opening half. With the basketball is Marley Bradehoff. At the top for Aaron Flynn. Flynn looking, still looking. On the outside right, here's Leo with the basketball. Leo in the right corner to Bradehoff. Right of the wing, there is a shot up and missed by Flynn, but she's fouled, or was that Bradehoff instead? They were right next to each other. We're cut off here. And the foul was committed by Kristen Berg. That's her second. And that will be Maddie Bradehoff at the line with 25.8 seconds to go. And she will shoot a deuce. And the first free throw is banked in. Tamara Schreiner in for Brush. Second free throw upcoming for Maddie Bradehoff. And that one is in the air, and that one is banked, and that should be a violation because it only hit backboard, and that's the call there. So no rebound. It has to hit the rim for a rebound to occur during a free throw. Bead Diggers could have the final possession. Let's see if they're in a rush to get off a shot. Wolliver on the outside right to Waitert. Waitert in the lane to Berg. Turns, shoots, and Lauren throws up an air ball from 6 feet away. And St. Mary's Academy will have the basketball with 15 seconds to go, trailing by 1. Inbounds pass to Maddie Bradehoff. Crosses the timeline with 11. Maintains the dribble with 9. Cross-court pass to Marley Bradehoff. Holds the basketball with 6. With 5. In the left corner, here's Aaron Flynn. Back out to Bredehoff with 2. Cross-court pass to Leo, puts up a 3. Blocked by Mariah Brown. And that's the end of the opening half with the score. Brush 10, St. Mary's Academy 9. That's a halftime score. We'll take a 3-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back at Brush High School where the Lady Diggers lead St. Mary's Academy 10-9. As we head to the third quarter, it'll be Kristen Berg, Quincy Segelke, Melissa Waitert, Mariah Brown, and Lauren Berg for Brush. For the Wildcats, Emma Sellner had 3 fouls in the opening half, and she is their best ball handler as the Bee Diggers will have the ball first. Let's see if Sellner remains on the bench. And she will. Nope, she's out. She was about to sit down, it looked like, but Emma Sellner, Aaron Flynn, Marley Bredehoft, Emily Tobler, and Rachel Leo. And to throw it in will be Segelke. Segelke to Brown on the outside right to Waitert. Waitert at the top for Brown. Feeds it left wing for Segelke, left corner for Berg. Lost it, got it back. Back out to Segelke, puts up a long 3. It's off the back of the rim, and the ball is loose, and it's picked up by Emma Sellner. That's her 4th rebound. St. Mary's Academy looking for the lead. At the top, Sellner into the lane. Trapped, bounce pass is poked away, and we got a tie-up, and this will be St. Mary's Academy basketball as Aaron Flynn went diving on the floor along with, looked like Lauren Berg. Addie Bredehoft in for Marley Bredehoft. And to throw it in will be Tobler. Looking. Down low for Flynn. She banks and misses. Melissa Waitert has the rebound for Brush. Waitert to Brown. Brown, long pass to Kristen Berg. Left baseline shot is in for Kristen Berg from 15 feet away. Berg now with 4. Bee Diggers with a 12-9 lead, and then Berg tips the pass away, but taken by Leo. Leo bounce pass to Bredehoft. Her shot is off to the right and rebounded by Lauren Berg. Lauren Berg with her 7th rebound. Outlet to Waitert. Waitert into the front court, picked up by Sellner. Outside left to Brown. Bounce pass on the left baseline to Berg. Kristen Berg back out to Brown. At the top for Waitert. Waitert lobs it left baseline to Berg, and she misses the shot. It looked like it was halfway down. And the rebound is controlled by Rachel Leo of St. Mary's Academy. On the outside right to Maddie Bredehoff. Dribbles by a defender. Back out to Leo. Cross court to Sellner. Left corner Tobler. Shot is up and no good. And the rebound to Flynn. She banks and she misses an easy one. And Kristen Berg has her 8th rebound for the Bee Diggers. Brush with a 12-9 lead. 6:22 to go in the third quarter. Waitert's pass tipped away but taken by Brown, who chases it down nicely. Right baseline Lauren Berg. Inside to Kristen Berg, and she misses a little runner. Quincy Segelke, though, is able to save it in for the Bee Diggers. Back out to Kristen Berg. Straight away, Waitert takes the 3. It's off to the right. Quincy Segelke with another long rebound. They'll reset. Kristen Berg over to Mariah Brown. Bounce pass inside, intercepted by Aaron Flynn. 15 turnovers for the Bee Diggers. Here comes Rachel Leo, and her pass intended for Sellner, who's able to take it after it went off of Waitert's hands. Back to Leo. Long 3 in the air, and she's fouled as she misses. Mariah Brown commits a foul on a 3. And Rachel Leo to the line. That almost happened near the end of the opening half. And now Leo can tie the game with 3 made free throws. She's 1 for 2 from the stripe, now 2 for 3. For all your farm and ranch supplies, including Purina feeds and everything, it's Mr. D's Ace Farm and Home Center, 122 Custer in Brush. Second free throws up, and that's off the back of the rim. Third free throw is upcoming for Rachel Leo. And that one is in the air. That is in and out. And the ball is tipped around, and Kristen Berg tips it towards Quincy Segelke, and then throws it into Berg. Nice play by the Bee Diggers. Kristen Berg, left corner, Mariah Brown, 3 in the air, is an air ball. Rachel Leo has the basketball for St. Mary's Academy. Here's Sellner into the front court for the Wildcats with 5.5 to go, third quarter. The Bee Diggers up 12-10 On the outside left, Bredehoff with the basketball, back out to Leo. On the right baseline, the shot is blocked out of bounds by Berg, taken by Tobler. St. Mary's Academy retains possession. B&B Appliance carries a full line of in-stock and ready-to-be-delivered Whirlpool appliances. With the world moving towards more green energy, time for you to recycle the old and get in with the new. New appliances, that is, at B&B Appliance. Tobler to throw it in. On the outside right is Leo. Leo into the lane to Flynn. She turns, bangs, scores. Erin Flynn off the glass, her first points of the game. Deadlocked at 12 with 5:10 to go, third quarter. Segelke, bounce pass, left corner for Mount. Just into the game. Now Segelke to Wolliver, straightaway three, in and out. And the ball is loose, and Rachel Leo had it, and I think Leo was fouled in the backcourt. Foul was committed by Kristen Berg. That's her third. B-Diggers apply the pressure in the backcourt. Lauren Berg replaces Kristen Berg. And to throw it in is Tobler. Tobler to Selner. Selner dribbles by Segelke, dribbles by another defender. Now will back it up behind the three-point line. Selner lobs it cross court to Leo. Leo at the top for Flynn. On the outside right, Selner fakes the three, steps to her left. Guarded by Segelke, B-Diggers in a 2-3. Right baseline shot is an air ball, and that was missed by Bredehoff. Shelby Wolliver chases the ball down in the corner, and then we've got a tie-up. That'll go to the B-Diggers. Nice job by Tobler staying with that basketball for St. Mary's Academy. Whaler to Wolliver. Wolliver fouled by Leo at midcourt. Trying to go for the cheap steal. Second foul by Leo. First team foul here for St. Mary's Academy. B-Diggers have two here in the third quarter. Wolliver to Waylert on the outside right behind the three-point line. Waylert looking down low. Double teamed is Laurenberg. Back out to Wolliver. Wolliver bounce pass to Segelke. Segelke cross court to Waylert. Right baseline to Laurenberg. She leans, she shoots, she scores off the glass. Laurenberg has given the B-Diggers a 14-12 lead with 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Here comes St. Mary's Academy the other way. With a basketball, Selner picks up the dribble. The top for Leo. Takes a parking lot three. Good! Holy mahungus! Leo hit that one from at least 22, 23 feet away. And St. Mary's Academy now leads 15-14. 3:48 to go. The three by Segelke is a brick. It's nothing but glass, and the ball is loose on the floor. And it's picked up over there by Emma Selner of St. Mary's Academy. Second three by Leo in the game. Here is Flynn straight away. Lob left baseline. Tober, she banks and misses. And Lauren Berg has the rebound for the B-Diggers and a foul in the backcourt. That'll be the second team foul on St. Mary's Academy. And Emily Tobler was there, and she committed the foul. That's her first. Well, we got some more offense in this quarter. 5-3 after one, 10-9 at the break. It's 15-14 now with 3:26 to go in the third. Wolliver with a basketball right at the free throw line. Back out to Waiter, holding the ball up high. Straight away to Segelke. Bounce pass left baseline. Mount, her shot is up and well short. And the ball is rebounded by Tober in the corner, but her foot was on the end line anyway, so no rebound. B-Diggers retain possession. Premier Farm Credit is still the lender of choice for America's farmers and ranchers. They understand and are passionate about agriculture, and they're dedicated to serving America in good times and bad. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending. Segelke lobs to Waiter. Right wing three is off the back of the rim. Rebound Segelke. She goes up and she misses. And then Wolliver tips the ball out of bounds and goes over to St. Mary's Academy. So here's Bredehoff checking in for Emily Tobler. And we have a technical foul against Maddie Bredehoff. I don't know if that was a substitution situation, but it'll be 2 free throws and the ball for the B-Diggers. Yeah, I think she might have checked in when she wasn't supposed to. So I didn't see any exchange between the official and the player. So Melissa Whaler will attempt 2 free throws. As the B-Diggers try to claim the lead, and the free throws up and in. for Wahlert. Second free throw upcoming for the seniors. The game is deadlocked at 15. That one is up, and that one's around and good. Brush now with a 16-15 lead with 3:07 to go in the third. Biggest lead in this game has been 3 points. Brush was up 5-2. Yeah, both teams are trying to do the simple thing of scoring more points and committing turnovers, and both have finally gotten there in the third quarter. Waiter, cross court to Segelke, right baseline to Lauren Berg, double team back out to Segelke, now to Wolliver, left wing Waiter, wide open 12-footer is around and no good, and the ball is rebounded by Rachel Leo. Leo's pass was intercepted, but we have a foul. Let's see what happened there. Yeah, foul on the Beat Diggers in the backcourt. Whitney Mount had to create body contact. That's her second personal. Both teams have committed 3 fouls here in this third quarter. Beat Diggers apply the pressure up by 1 with 2:47 to go. 16-15. Long pass to Flynn. Flynn on the outside right will set up the offense. Back out to Sellner. Sellner behind the three-point line. Lob down low for Bredehoff. Saves it in. Back out to Tobler. Dribbles to her right. Straight away to Sellner. Sellner at the free throw line. Retreats toward the timeline. 2.5 to go, third quarter. Brush 16, St. Mary's Academy 15. Left corner, Bredehoff with the basketball. Lob down low for Tobler, and then she tries to throw a bounce pass to Sellner. It goes out of bounds. Well, the teams have taken much better care of the basketball here in the third quarter. Only 1 turnover apiece. The shooting is a little bit better. Here's Maddie Bredehoff into the game for Emily Tobler. Brush basketball with 2:18 to go in the third. Up by a point. Wolliver on the outside right to Wahlert. Wahlert cross court to Segelke. Inside to Berg. Banks and scores. Lauren Berg wide open. Segelke found her. Brush 18. St. Mary's Academy 15. Lob into the front court to Bredehoff. Left baseline to the other Bredehoff. Ball tipped away. Intended for Leo. She's got the ball back. Cross court pass to Bredehoff. With a basketball. Now to Leo. She can tie the game with a left wing 3, and she misses off the back of the rim. And Whitney Mount goes for the rebound, grabbed by Sellner instead. Sellner in the right corner, bounce pass, poked out of bounds by Berg, intended for Flynn. It'll stay with St. Mary's Academy with 1:42 to go. And the Beat Diggers leading by 3. That's the biggest lead of the game. Leo, bounce pass inside for Bredehoff, and she's mugged as she goes up. She'll go to the line after being fouled by Lauren Berg. It'll be Maddie Bredehoff to shoot 2. St. Mary's Academy can draw to within 1. Maddie Bredehoff with her first free throw. That one is up, and that is off the back of the rim. Before your next mixer or feeder truck purchase, compare the MMI design, craftsmanship, and service. MMI International, they outperform their competitors hands down at 842-5161 MMI International. Second free throw coming up for Maddie Bredehoff. That one's in the air, and that's banked in. That's the second time she's done that in the game. 18-16 Brush, 1:36 to go in the third. Wolliver back out to Wahlert. Over to Segelke. Bounce pass left corner for Mount. Dribbles to her right. Back to Segelke. Cross court to Wahlert. Now on the right wing, Wolliver. Now to Wahlert. Overhead pass to Mount. Puts up a shot off the glass short. And the ball is loose, and it's taken by Wolliver. Wolliver back out to Wahlert. Outside to Wolliver. Straight away to Wahlert. Overhead pass to Mount. Left baseline shot is up and in for Whitney Mount. She's got 5 in the game. The Beat Diggers, with just over a minute to go in the third, lead St. Mary's Academy 20-16. Flynn with the basketball. Dribbles to her right. Flynn looking, still looking. Has to get rid of it to Bredehoff. Bredehoff to Sellner. On that right baseline, lobs it down low for Flynn, and we've got a whistle and a foul on the Beat Diggers. That'll be their 15th foul. That'll be on Lauren Berg. That's her third personal. Tamara Schreiner getting ready to check into the game for Lauren Berg. And to throw it in will be Leo. Leo lobs it at the top for the other Bredehoff, and her three-pointer's no good. Quincy Segelke with a rebound for the Beat Diggers. That's her 6th. Segelke in the front court. Back out to Wahlert. Wahlert to the right corner for Schreiner. Dribbles to her left. puts up a runner. It's around and no good. Marley Bredehoff with a rebound for St. Mary's Academy. 28 seconds to go, third quarter. Beat Diggers up by 4, their biggest advantage of the game. Selner dribbles into the lane. Her runner's up, and she's fouled as she misses. Well, she crossed over on Wooliver, and she'll go to the line. Tamara Schreiner commits the foul. And here's Emma Selner to shoot 2. She can make it a one-possession game. And the free throw's perfect. Her first point of the game. Second free throw upcoming. Journey Simmons checks in for Rachel Leo. Spins the basketball, shoots, and connects. Now 20-18. 20 seconds to go, third quarter. Into the front court, Segelke with the basketball. Right baseline for Schreiner. Back out to Segelke. Straight away to Wooliver. Left wing Waylard. Wide open 3. Off the back of the rim. And the ball is rebounded over there by Mounts. Now Waylard steps in. Her shot is an air ball. Segelke has it. Banks, and she scores. Right underneath the basket. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Brush 22. St. Mary's Academy 18. On 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Let's head to the fourth quarter where the Beat Diggers, the Lady Beat Diggers, have the lead over St. Mary's Academy. 22-18. Rachel Selly with the basketball. Near the top to Lauren Carroll. Substitutions already made at the end of the quarter by St. Mary's Academy, as they will slow this possession down. Try to get the Beat Diggers to take chances. Then the ball is lost in the paint, and a tie-up between Selner and Kristen Berg. And the possession arrow goes to the Beat Diggers. The Beat Diggers, in that quarter, outscored St. Mary's Academy 12-9. Bounce pass inside intended for Berg. It's intercepted. Both teams only turned it over once in the third, but they've done so now here in the first 40 seconds of the fourth. Wooliver, Schreiner, as the shot is missed by Selner, an air ball, and Melissa Waylard tries to save it and cannot. Schreiner, Waylard, Kristen Berg, Shelby Wooliver, Mariah Brown for Brush, Maddie Bredehoff, Marley Bredehoff, Lauren Carroll, Rachel Celia, and Emma Selner for St. Mary's Academy. Lauren Carroll with the basketball. Bounce pass, nearly intercepted by Wooliver, taken by Selner. Selner behind the three-point line. Bounce pass to Celia, fakes the 3, dribbles, puts up a runner. It's around and no good. And the ball is rebounded by Maddie Bredehoff, and she's fouled. That'll be the 17th foul. Did not go for the shot, so it'll be a 1-and-1. Schreiner commits the foul. Bredehoff 2 out of 4 from the line. And she banked both of those in. The free throw by Bredehoff is in the air, and that is nearly banked in. She misses. Schreiner grabs the rebound for the Beat Diggers. With the basketball, left baseline is Berg. Dribbles to her right, straight away Waylard. 14-footer, yes! Melissa Waylard has given the Beat Diggers a 6-point advantage, 24-18, with 6:42 to go in the game. Sally in the backcourt trapped, and then Wooliver nearly stole it, but first we have a timeout called by St. Mary's Academy. They had to call that timeout. If not, it would have been a 10-second violation. As we will keep it right here. It's a full timeout. Remember, we'll have Beat Digger boys basketball on Monday night on B106 and B106.com here in Brush against Bishop Matchbuff. Our next action on 10-10 will be on Tuesday in Akron against the Rams at 5:30. Girls game at 5:30, the boys game at 7 o'clock. Once again, Wooliver, Kristen Berg, Melissa Waylard, along with Schreiner and Mariah Brown for the Beat Diggers, who hold their largest advantage of 6 at 24-18. I'm sure St. Mary's Academy at some point is going to make some other substitutions because they started with Celia and Carroll, 2 very young players. And one of them remains on the court as Aaron Flynn is back in. That would be Rachel Celia. So Flynn to throw it in the backcourt with the Beat Diggers applying the press. In the backcourt, here's Maddie Bredehoft. Cross-court pass to Flynn. Flynn still in the backcourt is going to feed Selner. Selner dribbles by Wooliver. Here's the swing pass left side to Bredehoft, and then that pass intercepted by Brown. Brown with one to beat. Brown on the right baseline is going to slow it down. Back out to Waiter. Cross-court pass is taken by Schreiner. 15-footer hits the bottom of the net out of bounds. Basketball goes to St. Mary's Academy. And here comes Emily Tobler into the game. And Lauren Berg for Brush. 24-18 Beat Diggers with 6:16 to go. As Brush tries to make it 4-0, even though this would be an ugly win. The baseball pass to Flynn in the backcourt. Flynn back out to Selner. Selner dribbles by Berg across the timeline, setting up the offense for the Wildcats. Selner against Brown with an even 6 minutes to go. Cross court to Bredehoft, back out to Selner, steps in, bounce pass to Maddie Bredehoft, now to Marley Bredehoft, left baseline pass intended for Tobler, knocked out of bounds by Berg. That stays with St. Mary's Academy. Here comes Rachel Leo, a very dangerous three-point shooter for this team. She nailed one from about 25 feet away in that third quarter. Flynn to trigger it in. Left corner, Leo. Can't take that three. Bounce pass towards Bredehoft. Out of bounds. It's off of Wooliver. And it stays with the Wildcats. They'll throw it in three-quarters court to the right of the Wildcat bench. Over to Selner. Selner just slowing the offense down. Bounce pass to Leo. On the outside right to Selner. Right of the free throw line to Flynn. Double team straight away to Leo. Takes the three. And that's off the front of the rim and in for Rachel Leo. Her third triple of the game. She's got 11 points. 24-21 Brush. A Brown three. In and out. Rachel Leo has the rebound for St. Mary's Academy. And then we've got a player down for the Wildcats in the backcourt. And that, let's see, that could be Maddie Bredehoft. Check that. That's Selner. And she's all right. She just went to the floor hard. There was no foul or anything called on the play. We'll resume action here coming up momentarily. With the Beat Diggers leading 24-21, 5:23 to go in the game. Backcourt pressure being applied. The inbounds pass to Marley Bredehoft. Along the left baseline, picks up the dribble. Overhead pass across the timeline to Flynn. It's a 3-on-2. Middle of the lane, left baseline to Tobler. Gets the defender in the air, and Kristen Berg commits the foul. Berg commits her fourth foul. It'll be the team's eighth. 1-and-1 situation for Emily Tobler, who has a bucket in the game. So a big free throw coming up for Tobler. With 5:14 to go. Taking a long time, and the free throw's up and good. I guess that's why she does that. You're allotted 10 seconds, and she took about 9 of them. All of a sudden, St. Mary's Academy is in a 4-0 run, which is pretty big in this game considering the low point total. Second free throw is in the air, and that's perfect. The Beat Digger lead is down to 1, 24-23 with 5:10 to go from Brush. Wooliver straight away to Waiters. Back out to Wooliver, left wing. Left baseline pass to Berg. Dribbles to her right. Pulls up from 10 off the glass, and it got nothing but glass. The rebound to Marley Bredehoft of St. Mary's Academy. The outlet to Leo. The Wildcats take the lead. Bounce pass inside to Flynn. Double team dribbles right baseline. Back out to Tobler. Shot is around and no good. Strong side rebound controlled by Waiter. Her fourth. Waiter to the outlet to Brown. Brown in the front court and the outside right to Waiter. Takes a dribble. Right corner for Berg. 15-footer is off the back of the rim, but Lauren Berg grabs Kristen's rebound. Now Mariah Brown's shot is an air ball. And Rachel Leo has the ball. Long baseball pass to Flynn. Flynn nearly walked, and she backs, and she misses after backing up a little bit, and Waiter has the rebound. This is just a mess over here. Waiter into the front court for Brush with the basketball. Outside left to Wooliver, back out to Berg. Now here's Waiter, straight away, three, and that is around and no good. Rebound, Lauren Berg banks, and too strong. And Sellner has the rebound. Her 7th for St. Mary's Academy. Lauren Berg, by the way, with 10 rebounds in the game for the Bead Diggers. 4 minutes to go. Brush 24. St. Mary's Academy 23. Sellner dribbles on the outside right behind the three-point line. At the top for Tobler. Tobler against Brown to her left. Nearly fouled by Brown. Bead Diggers got to watch out, and Waiter commits a touch foul. And that's a good call, though. 19th foul. The Bead Diggers are reaching and not playing defense with their feet. Waiter with her first personal, but now Tobler, who just nailed 2 free throws, will be at the stripe. It's a double bonus from here on out. This will be a 1-and-1 with Tobler attempting the free throw. Again, taking all the time she can. Free throws in the air, and that's going to be well short. Rebound to Erin Flynn. She turns, banks, misses. Lauren Berg has her 11th rebound for the Bead Diggers. Long passes knocked out of bounds by Leo, intended for Kristen Berg in the left corner. To throw it in, Shelby Wooliver with 3:42 to go in a 1-point game. Maddie Bredehoft checks in for Marley Bredehoft. A better played second half. Limited turnovers. Outside right, Brown. Wide open 3. Off the back of the rim and in! Oh, a shooter's bounce for Mariah Brown. That's a big 3. It was a 5-0 run. And then we have the Bead Diggers committing a foul in the front court off a long pass, and Kristen Berg is going to foul out of the game. And it was a rough game for her. She had 8 rebounds, but made only 2 field goals. She shot well under 20% from the field in this game. Cammie Sweeney checks in for the first time. It'll be a double bonus situation. Yeah, she's got to check in because Berg is fouled out. Yeah, you're allowed to check in when a player's fouled out. Maddie Bredehoft to shoot 2. Yeah, she's banked in both of her free throws that she's made. 2 out of 5 from the line. And this one is up, and that one is off the back of the rim. Second and final free throw upcoming. If she makes it, it's a 1-possession game. Second free throw by Bredehoft as she spins the basketball twice is up, and that's banked in. Brush 27, St. Mary's Academy 24 with 3.5 to go. She's out of the game in favor of Marley Bredehoft. St. Mary's Academy looking for some offense. So are the Bead Diggers, who have just enough for the lead. Wooliver into the front court, back out to Waiter, straight away to Wooliver. The outside right, Brown fakes that 3. Back out to Wooliver, straight away to Waitert. Waitert steps in, cross court to Brown. She'll take another 3, and that's off to the left. And the rebound is controlled by Erin Flynn. That's her 7th rebound. On the outlet to Sellner. Sellner picked up at midcourt by Wooliver. Sellner into the front court to Leo. She'll take a wide open left wing 3. Yes! And the game is tied at 27. Why did they leave her open? That's her 3rd triple of the second half and her 4th of the game. And St. Mary's Academy calls a timeout with an even 3 minutes to go, deadlocked at 27. It was a 24-18 Brush lead. But since that point, St. Mary's Academy's outscored Brush 9-3. And whoever wins this game is going to escape with a victory here because it's been ugly, but much better in the second half. I'll give you an idea. 25 turnovers combined in the first half and only 5 turnovers combined in the second half. 19 combined points in the first half. 35 combined points in the second half. So much better basketball. But the first half was so ugly. You don't see too many basketball games where the teams combine for more turnovers than points scored. And because it's been a much better second half, we don't have to worry about that in terms of the entire game. So the Bead Diggers will have the basketball after Leo nails another 3. It'll be Leo, Tobler, Sellner, Marley Bredehoft, and Erin Flynn for St. Mary's Academy. Melissa Waitert, Shelby Wooliver, Lauren Berg, Mariah Brown, and Cammie Sweeney for Brush. Kristen Berg is fouled out with only 4 points in the game. Wooliver to Waitert, back out to Wooliver. In the right corner, Brown. Down low for Berg. Berg is fouled. That'll be the 14th foul. Foul was committed by Rachel Leo, her third. But they have fouls to give. Brown to throw it in for Brush with 2:51 remaining in a 27-27 game. Lobs it near the top to Wooliver. Now right corner Brown. She'll take the long shot, and it's an air ball. And the ball is taken away by Flynn, and Lauren Berg commits a terrible foul. Right underneath her own basket. And the Bee Diggers, like I said, as a team, not playing well defensively in the second half. That's 11 team fouls. And a lot of reach-ins now. Aaron Flynn to attempt two, and St. Mary's Academy can take the lead. And the free throw's up and in. Yeah, you don't want to foul 75 feet away from the basket. Especially in a game where neither team is scoring at will. Not even close. 28-27 Wildcats. Second free throw, yes. St. Mary's Academy leads by 2. Here come the Bee Diggers the other way. They had a 6-point lead early in the fourth. Waiter looking, spinning. And then we got a foul. That's on Emily Tobler. That's her second personal, the team's fifth. Wooliver throws it into Waiter. Right wing three in the air is off to the left. And the rebound is controlled by Marley Bradehoff. Bounce pass to Leo. Leo in the backcourt. St. Mary's Academy can hold the basketball for a while since they have the 2-point lead. Leo back out to Flynn. Flynn over to Leo. The Bee Diggers have led after every quarter but trail by 2 with 2:12 to go. Leo right wing to Selner. Selner in the paint. Here is Tobler all the way. Banks and misses. And the ball is rebounded by Lauren Berg. And then she's fouled, but that'll be only the 16th foul. Emily Tobler commits her third. Quincy Segelke will check in 4. Let's see, there's still 6 Bee Diggers on the court for Mariah Brown. Segelke to throw it in. 29-27, St. Mary's Academy. Wooliver on the outside left to Waitert. Cross-court pass to Segelke. Segelke looking straight away to Wooliver. Left wing to Waitert. Waitert looking down low. Cross-court to Segelke. Dribbles to her right. Right baseline pass is intercepted. Intended for Sweeney. There was no lane there, but somehow she tried to squeeze it in. Bee Diggers with 17 turnovers, and St. Mary's Academy doesn't need to shoot. There's 1:36 to go in the game. Bee Diggers are either going to have to foul or put together a steal here. Tobler with the basketball. Back out to Leo. Waiter nearly commits the foul. Then Leo looked like she double dribbled. No whistle. Then she lost the ball, and it's stolen by the Bee Diggers. Waiter to Segelke. Segelke to Waiter front court. Cross court to Wooliver. Down low Sweeney. Turns, shoots, scores on the left baseline. Cammie Sweeney. And the game is tied at 29 with 1:06 to go. Aaron Flynn into the front court for St. Mary's Academy. Picks up her dribble. Well behind the three-point line. Over to Marley Bradehoff. 58 seconds remaining. Leo with the basketball. Down low for Flynn. Bodied up by Sweeney. Has to try to spin it back out, and then she threw it off of Selner out of bounds, trying to lob it into Selner. She couldn't control it. St. Mary's Academy turns it over for a 16th time. 53.1 seconds to go. Deadlocked at 29. The Bee Diggers have the basketball. And call a timeout, a 30-second timeout brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. Home, auto, life, and health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen a call. 842-4555. Let's see what Brush decides to do with 49.4 seconds to go. A game in which the Bee Diggers led by as many as 6. St. Mary's Academy took the lead until Cammie Sweeney nailed a baseline shot just with over a minute remaining in the game. You've got the outside shooting, and you've got Lauren Berg down low. Berg had 4 points in the third quarter. That's how many she's got in the game. Just behind midcourt, Waiter throws it in to Wooliver. Wooliver picked up by Selner. Dribbles to the top of the outside left, the pass to Waiter. Cross court to Segelke. Segelke's going to have to back it out. Cross court to Waiter. Straight away Wooliver. The three in the air is banked in by Shelby Wooliver with 35 seconds to go. The Beatdiggers have the lead, 32-29. Then Leo is stripped in the front court. Beatdiggers come away with the basketball. Wooliver then throws the ball away, and it's taken away again by Wailert as the teams exchange turnovers. And now we got a brush timeout. Bredehoff took it away, then Wailert re-intercepted the basketball. And the Beatdiggers with a full timeout with 20.4 seconds to go. Again, brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. We'll keep it right here as Brush holds a 32-29 lead. They're on a 5-0 run, which is huge in this game. Well, if you take care of the basketball, then St. Mary's Academy will have to foul. Yeah, I think it's appropriate that in a game where neither team has been able to shoot well, that Wooliver gives the Beatdiggers the lead on a three-pointer that was banked in. That's the beauty of shooting the ball straight sometimes when it's a straightaway shot. You give yourself a chance, even if it's not the distance you wanted to shoot it from, but it's on line. And that was a straight shot there by Wooliver. Segelke, Wooliver, Wailert, Sweeney, and Laurenberg for Brush. The Wildcats trailing by 3. With Flynn, Selner, Leo, Maddie Bredehoff, and Marty Bredehoff. They're going to need a steal here. They've committed 16 fouls, so the next foul sends the Beatdiggers to the line. Waitert looking. In the backcourt to Wooliver. Wooliver against Selner, and there's a foul as Wooliver drops to the floor. Selner commits her 4th personal. The Beatdiggers can salt this one away, I think, with a made free throw. A 1-on-1 situation, free throws up and back rimmed it, and the ball is a tie-up, and it'll be St. Mary's Academy's basketball. Sweeney tied up with Bredehoff. So the Beatdiggers got to come up with a stop. Well, you let anybody shoot a three other than Rachel Leo, Emily Tobler and Rachel Celia into the game. Both good three-point shooters, you would think, because they're coming in now. Yeah, you've got to guard Leo. You cannot allow Leo to shoot a three. The inbounds to Selner. Selner in the backcourt with 13 seconds to go across the timeline with 12. Selner with 10 on the left wing, and then a timeout with 10.2 seconds to go. Yeah, I'm sure Coach Gentry wants to set up a play to free up Rachel Leo, who has nailed 4 3-pointers in the game. Brush 32. St. Mary's Academy 29. Yeah, that's really your option right now, because they have not made any other 3-pointers outside of the 4 that Rachel Leo has converted. And because of that, if you're Brush, I think you just guard the 3-point line, period. Now, there's also the option that some coaches take of committing the foul and sending the other team to the line to shoot a deuce, knowing that that cannot tie the game for St. Mary's Academy. I doubt they'll do that. But the Beatdiggers really don't need to defend the basket down low. Yeah, they're all standing near that perimeter. I mean, if they want a layup, no big deal. Sweeney, though, is underneath the basket. I don't get that. Here's the pass to Selner. Selner with 8. Dribbles to her right with 7. Behind the 3-point line with 6. Over to Leo with 5, with 4. Puts up a long 3. It's an air ball. Laurenberg has the basketball, and the Beatdiggers win the game 32-29. They escape with a victory here in Brush. We'll take a break and come back with a recap. Brush 32, St. Mary's Academy 29 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.